Good morning, everyone. It's back to winter here in North Texas this morning. I think we're down to 59 and cloudy, and it's been a little rainy, maybe with more rain to come today. Unfortunately, I think some people have had some really bad weather, maybe in Arkansas and Tennessee. We actually missed that, but just wanted to share a few things this morning. I started my YouTube channel several months ago. Really had a burning desire to share some things with people because I noticed online there started being more and more groups for estranged parents and estranged grandparents. I became a member of Grandparents Anonymous several years ago, and that was when I think it might have been the only organization of that kind at that time, and I believe it was started in Florida, and there weren't too many members, but just those few short years ago up until now, there are numerous Facebook groups and organizations devoted to estranged moms and grandparents, and I'm almost 7 years into this, so I think I can really speak to this. I have a lot of things I would really like to share. So I'm trying to find that audience. I know there's thousands of you out there in the same situation, unfortunately. And a lot of them are really new, which is the ones I typically want to address, the people that have been in this for a month or 2 months or maybe even just a couple of weeks have gone by. And it is shocking to think that your children can just cut you out like that. Now, if you have seen any of my videos before or not, I love fashion, I love clothes, I always have. I love decorating my home, I love interior design, although I don't have a degree in that. I do have a burning desire to do that, and I enjoy doing it. But my main goal really is to kind of incorporate both of those things and speak to, just one moment. I'm sorry, I have two Shih Tzus. Get in. I apologize for that. I have two Shih Tzus, one that's a year old and one that's almost 14, and he has a hard time getting around, so he has to ask for help. But back to what I was saying, my real goal is to speak to those parents and grandparents who might be relatively new to this situation and don't really know how to cope or navigate or understand why. And that's a very complicated issue. I can look back at our situation and see many reasons that might have led up to it or that are involved starting from a young age, and maybe some things that happened in your child's life. And I don't think those are my stories to tell. I think those are for my daughter to tell. So I'm not going to divulge exactly what that is, but what I will say is that a lot of hurt can come from abuse that comes from a family member, a babysitter. There's just, unfortunately, many ways that can happen and does happen today, and that leaves such a permanent mark on someone. It's very painful, hurtful. It changes a child's life, and I think that can be a contributing factor, and just the culture we're in today that says parents are dispensable, unfortunately. Pardon me one more time. I knew you guys were going to do this. Okay, go.
Back door.
Sorry, I'm home alone, so I've got to navigate two fur babies while I try to do a video. So anyway, it's hard to think that it's going to go on, it's going to last, it's going to continue. At 6 months into this, I thought surely we're going to resolve. And my mom is still living. She's almost 94, and my daughter was her first grandchild. And she's also cut off as well. So it involves the whole family. It's not normally just a parent or a grandparent. It's anyone that sides, quote, sides with that parent, or anyone on that side of the family sometimes is included, and you get cut off too. So it affects the entire family. Cousins that never meet each other, that don't know each other, children that lose their grandparents on both sides in my situation. So it's just really a tough situation to be in. But I always say, just, look at the good things that you have, focus on the blessings that you do have. I still have my mom, I have wonderful friends, I have a wonderful life, I have a great husband, many blessings. There's always something to be thankful for, and someone that has less than you and more problems and bigger problems than you do. So anyway, I'm happy to share specifics if anyone has any questions, and maybe I will share some specifics in coming videos, but just really wanted to reach out and say, that's the audience I want to reach. I do have a lot of input where this is concerned, and I hope that we can find a way to communicate with each other and also have a little fun along the way. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe, and I hope you'll come back soon. Thank you.